Good evening. The moon viewing is about to begin. This evening, we will see the harvest moon. Hey guys, it is Tuesday evening. As you can kind of see, I did not really get to do any fishing after last time. I was going to get back on that night, and fish, 8, 9 o'clock. Since I was going to do some homework that night and then fish. And then my school decided to have a riot, so I was out on the streets from I'm serious, from 8:30-ish all the way until 1 a.m. So I didn't get homework done at all on Monday because during the day I did some recording when I was supposed to be doing homework, and then I didn't do any that night because of the crazy riots in the street that were ridiculous. So basically, I got really behind on my homework and I had to do a lot. So all I have time right now is just to check the harvest moon, and then we're going to call it quits. And I probably am not going to get to play tomorrow, but I'll get to play on Friday. My dear Mike, it's strange. I've heard this noise for the longest time before I realized it was a bell cricket chirping. Boy, autumn sure snuck up on me this year. In tune with nature. Love, Mom. Thanks, Mama. So we're going to go check the harvest moon. I know you guys have seen this already. I went back and watched some of my old videos and just was looking around. I'm like, oh yeah, that was actually a pretty good. I've provided a lot of information about how things worked, especially in this Animal Crossing game, and we covered a lot of bases. What was that again? Stegosaurus torso, that's new. Stegosaurus tail, that's new. Animite we can sell. Okay. I can't remember if I donated a coelacanth or not, if I can sell that or donate that. We'll take a trip by the museum, go sell, and then that'll really be about it. There's not too much we can do right now. But we do have our first scavenger hunt as of today. A regal bed in Acre B2 by Nosegay. That's something they do. Usually, they usually do rare items. Not typical for them just to do like a random furniture item. Usually it's either like a spotlight item at Nook's, a crazy red item, a rare thing like an NES game, or it'll be, a pitfall seed. That's the only way to get pitfall seeds is by a scavenger hunt. So pitfall seeds are very rare in this game as compared to other versions of Animal Crossing. We'll go run right up to B2 right now before I forget, and then we'll go down to the lake, and the museum. So these can be a little bit more hidden than the normal, dig up spot. Like for instance, it possibly could be here. So usually if you just do a quick run through and if you don't see it, then you got to start checking behind trees and stuff. If you're not quick, other neighbors will get it. So you see this is a pretty tree-filled, B2, derp. I was going to say. Like tomorrow or the next day, the chances of me actually finding it would be probably considerably lower. Animals are officially good. But there we go, Regal Bed. I believe that's a spotlight item. Speaking of which, in the mail yesterday. No. Today. Yeah, it came today. It came this afternoon. I was like, I couldn't have came yesterday because I was out. It just came this afternoon, my Animal Crossing guidebook. Haven't got to look at it all yet, but I'm sure it'll have information in there on the so-called spotlight items. I don't think spotlight items are really a thing. I think it's lottery items kind of take the place of the spotlight product. Like you'll have items for sale and stuff, but it's never like the kind of sense from the other games of spotlight product. New neighbors, I'm just going to check real quick. Buck. We do have a new neighbor, Buck. We'll go say hi to Buck. I'm going to check the coelacanth, we'll donate the fossils, and then hopefully we can go sell for some good stuff. I think I only got one coelacanth, so I'm pretty sure I do need to donate this. But we do have a bear knife jaw in there. Yeah, so unfortunately I got to donate the coelacanth. I missed that, 30, I think like 45,000 bells that one night. But today, this is the 9th, so I basically have until this weekend to fish. As early as the 12th, they can start coming back. So hopefully on Friday they haven't come back yet. They won't wait till the 13th or the 14th. But I'm going to hopefully get to do some more fishing then. But we need to go to the island, for sure. Need to go to the island because I need to make sure if that tree grew. I never got to check. I won't get to check until Friday. At that point, it'll be full grown, I think. Which will be good because we can just go bug hunt during the day and then into the night. Yes, yes, yes. I see, Blathers. Might there be anything else you wish to donate? Hoo, I say, splendid. What no doubt priceless item might for you have for us today? I have a Stego torso. So I've been getting the journals edited out. You know, Tornado Survival, those episodes were okay this week. I really wasn't too proud of them. Haven't got to do Eidolon. I have recorded some Eidolon, but I have to do audio over it because it was just like a time-lapse thing, and there's a couple things that came up I just got to record over. And then the... What else? The journals. Yeah, derp. The journals I've been kind of getting out. Let's see, I have them kind of prepared through day 3. I didn't record day 4. And then day 5 is video recording is like an hour, so I do have to piece that together. It's much better if I do live commentary and then edit it right after the live commentary because I kind of remember like where I left pauses or what things I talked about. Like going back now a couple, like 4 or 5 days to this time where I recorded an hour, I remember some stuff happened, but then it's like I have to sit there and look through my audio and see like where was I quiet, and then I have to go look through and be like, okay, I was quiet here, and that let me like, okay, I was quiet there, so let me go edit this out. I don't think anything interesting happened. It's just a much more time-consuming process, especially an hour video. Like that's a good hour to edit. But here we are for the Harvest Festival. Not the Harvest Festival, the Harvest Moon. Mayor is the only one over here. He's going to give us a giant-ass moon. That'll be impossible to ever display in your house, so it just ends up in some, like, corner of a second character, or I leave it in the post office or my gyroid. Because it's just so hard. But oh, I love this time of year. It means the Harvest Festival is coming. Sprout, huzzah! Even though the Harvest Festival is a solid 2 months, 2.5 months away. But whatever. I'll give you a little something to commemorate this year's Harvest Moon. It's the moon, isn't it nice? Oh, yeppa. You're pretty darn lucky. I wish I had one of those. Well, here, you had one, but you gave it to me. Why don't you take the moon, and then you just give me a model? Just give me a model of something else. Or, you know, you can even take the moon. I just wanted to catalog it, because I don't want this moon. Okay, we can't see anything. We gotta go run around. So, you do have to remember that the moon, this festival runs from like 7 to 9 p.m.-ish. So we gotta remember it gets dark, where like in real life, it was like 8 o'clock and it had just gotten dark and the moon was just starting to rise. So it doesn't quite line up that way. And technically, again, it was the 8th in North America, but it was the 9th in like Europe or Japan. I was looking it up online, and it was very strange how the game picked this date, even though the characters in my town are telling me the 8th, which was the actual date for North America, but the 9th was for like Japan and Europe or whatever. So it's just a reflection of the moon. Kind of exciting. It'll move across the lake as it rises, and we'll talk to the animals. The moon is pretty, but it doesn't do anything. It just sits there all night. Like, how boring, silly. Rosie, that was a beautiful quote, darling. Rosie invited me, so that's why I'm here. But, you know, oh, wait, wasn't she like the boxer? Yeah. I actually would just prefer to sit and watch alone. Sorry, I butchered her voice. Everyone in town is out for the moon viewing, but we all have our own special way of taking part, Mew. Okay, I was going to say, if it's all girls here, I was going to be like, oh. But Biff is here. Watching the moon makes me restless, Squirt. I think I feel hairier, too. What? Why? Why? Oh my gosh, Biff. Alright. Well, you can watch the moon and then go shave afterwards. We're gonna go find Buck. And then let me check to see if anybody's coming into town. Do I have paper? I'll dig this up. I don't even have paper. This will have to be done on Friday. I'm gonna get a little bit behind on the daily tasks. Oh, it's a gyroid. I always called these gyroids for the longest time, and then I realized they were gyroid because there wasn't the U for like guy in it, so it was Jai. Yeah, that happened. That was until like New Leaf or my last Let's Play. Oh, please be Friday. Oh, I'll be here on September 11th. Well, maybe I'll get to play a bit on Thursday. But okay, if I can't play Wednesday, I'll play Thursday for him. I won't play Wednesday, then I'll play Thursday. I think it was Wednesday last week was the day I didn't get to play either. Wait, where is... This tree died. Nothing wants to grow here. Barbecue. Let's grab these because next time we see Regal Armoire. Now we have so much Regal furniture. It's good. I'm going to keep the extra furniture to go take to the island for our next trip. Hey, Buck. Hey, so what's up? What are you doing tonight, huh? A little walk? Hey, you're not... Do I know you, partner? Folks call me Buck. What about you? You have a name, or should I just call you partner? Mike, huh? Real nice meeting you, Mike. Okay, I have to find a voice from him. He wasn't quite country, but he's like the biker. He lives in like the rural country part of like Eastern Oregon, but he rides like a bike and wears a leather jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like this house fits that perfectly, like Eastern Oregon kind of thing. At least from where I was in Eastern Oregon. I like. Buck will be good. We'll talk to you more later. Let's go make some money. Maybe we'll happen to pay off our loan. Who knows? I know I have a lot of fishing to do, though, before the end of the month. This weekend, I've got to meet. I have to work. And, of course, I'm working during the football game. And then I just got a lot of homework to do. So we'll see if I can just get time to sit and fish. We'll see. I'm going to try to. But I got a lot of YouTube stuff to still catch up on, like the annotations. You'll probably notice I've been kind of slacking on the annotations recently. Yeah, sorry about that. That's just me not having time and being lazy and uploading and done. 33,000 bells, 34,000 bells. That's not bad. We'll pay off our loan by the middle of the month for sure. I don't really want any of those. We'll buy the flowers and then we'll go check the moon. Our quaint house. We're just gonna drop this massive moon, start a big, all the tides in town are about to change. About to suck all the water out of all the lakes and flood the town. That and my house will probably implode on itself, but there it is. Very strange that it doesn't, like, slowly rotate, you know? But nonetheless, this is like the moon that is like reflected in the lake, and I find it strange that it's an actual item, but nonetheless, it is. All right, so there we go. Well, one thing I did notice while I was peeking through the guidebook, just a little bit brief, read like a random page. It was talking about the thing. This means you played during the day. If you get the little smiley face, it means you got the holiday item for the day from Tour Timer. And then if your character is red like that, that means you spoke to a special character. And the way I'd interpreted it was, like, it wouldn't just be red on holidays like this. Like, the smiley face was separate of it being red, but if the smiley faces are also red, but you could have this be red on a different day. So, like, I don't know, like, I was thinking, like, maybe when you talk to Gracie or something like that, that would be considered a special character or Crazy Red, and it would show up red on here, but it doesn't, as I'm looking at it now. So maybe if you talk to, like, the day Tour Timer does, like, the bridge, or, like, your birthday, or the day Tour Timer asks you to work in the lighthouse for vacation, maybe those days will be considered red? I have no idea. I have to go find that page and look more into that. But next holiday is the sports fair. I'll try, no guarantees, but I'll try to play on Thursday. And then if not, I'll play Friday night into Saturday. Maybe not Saturday. Maybe Friday and then Sunday. Because I'm just freaking busy. I'm just busy and too tired. I'm working somebody's shift for them Saturday night. It's a concert. And I didn't realize it was the football game is 8 to 12. And I was like, I don't want to work one of the runs that's Sunday. I'd have to work from like 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I was like, I'm not getting up really, really early again. I'm going to be exhausted from the cross-country meet Saturday. So I'm like, let me just keep powering through my day Saturday and then work Saturday night from like 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. And that'll get me out of working all day in the morning. So I took their shift, and then I realized that's during the football game. That's why nobody wanted to take it. That would be why. But at least the Steelers play Thursday night, and yeah, they won't be playing Sunday, so I'll have the whole day to do homework because I got a project or two to go do. All right, that is all. That is all for today. As Torx would say, in honor of him and his Let's Plays, I bid you all a good night. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to check out the next journal in this series of Animal Crossing Gamecube, click here in the top right. If you'd like to check out my other Let's Play that goes on the weekends, Eidolon, click here in the top left. Follow me on Twitter to get updates on my channel, and if you like what you've seen so far, click the big banner below to subscribe.